Want a chance to get $50 sent to your Cash App? You must like, subscribe, and comment the number 50 for your chance to win $50. Winner will be chosen on Friday, June 14th. Now on with the video. In the hidden realm of the Shinigami, boredom reigns supreme. Ryuk, the notorious Shinigami who once dropped a death note into the human world for his amusement, decides to repeat his experiment. This time, he selects another human with a seemingly mundane life, but an extraordinary potential for change. Akira Nakamura was born into a world of contrasts. Growing up in the bustling metropolis of Tokyo, she was the daughter of a high-ranking police officer and a brilliant lawyer. From a young age, she was instilled with a strong sense of justice and a keen intellect, excelling in academics and martial arts. However, her family life was far from perfect. Her parents' relentless pursuit of justice often left her feeling neglected, pushing her to seek attention through more rebellious means. One fateful night, everything changed. Akira's parents were investigating a powerful crime syndicate. Their relentless pursuit led to their untimely deaths in a staged car accident. Orphaned and consumed by grief and rage, Akira vowed to bring those responsible to justice. But she quickly realized the limitations of the legal system. Corruption ran deep, and the criminals who orchestrated her parents' deaths were untouchable by conventional means. One rainy evening, while wandering the dark alleys of Tokyo in search of answers, Akira stumbled upon an old, tattered notebook lying in a puddle. Its cover read, "Death Note." Intrigued and skeptical, she picked it up, not yet understanding the immense power she held in her hands. That night, Ryuk appeared before her, explaining the notebook's rules and potential. Despite her initial shock and fear, Akira's desperation for justice overshadowed her hesitation. With the Death Note, Akira began her transformation. She meticulously planned her moves, targeting those responsible for her parents' deaths and those who perpetuated injustice. Her actions were swift and precise, and soon the underworld whispered of a mysterious force eradicating criminals with terrifying efficiency. Akira's sense of justice evolved. She saw herself as the necessary evil to cleanse the world of corruption. Akira's campaign against crime caught the attention of both the public and the authorities. To the masses, she became a mythic figure, an avenger in the shadows. To the police, she was a dangerous vigilante who needed to be stopped. Akira's intellect and strategic mind kept her steps ahead of the investigation, using her parents' training and her own acumen to stay elusive. As her notoriety grew, so did the complexity of her mission. Akira wrestled with the moral implications of her actions. Ryuk, ever the observer, enjoyed her internal conflict, offering cryptic advice and relishing in the chaos. She began to see the thin line between justice and tyranny, struggling to maintain her humanity while wielding a power that could easily corrupt. Akira's path led her to confront not only criminals, but also those within the legal system who abused their power. Her ultimate goal became the eradication of systemic corruption. However, this put her in direct conflict with an elite task force led by a brilliant detective determined to uncover her identity. The game of cat and mouse between Akira and the detective reached new heights, with each side anticipating the other's moves in a deadly dance of intellect and strategy. Akira's story is one of tragedy, justice, and moral ambiguity. Her journey with the Death Note transformed her from a grieving daughter into a figure of both fear and admiration. She navigated the treacherous path of power, constantly balancing her desire for justice with the risk of losing her soul. Ryuk, ever the silent spectator, watched with keen interest, knowing that in the world of humans, the true nature of power and justice is always in flux. In the end, Akira Nakamura's legacy as the Keeper of Death remains a poignant reminder of the complex interplay between justice, power, and humanity. Her story, etched into the annals of the Shinigami's realm, serves as a testament to the profound impact one individual can have on the world when given the means to alter fate itself. With her grip on the Death Note secure, and her actions as a vigilante legendary, Akira Nakamura faces a new realization. To truly change the system, she must control it from within. The shadows are no longer sufficient for her ambitions. She needs to step into the light, yet remain shrouded in mystery. Akira begins her transition from the feared vigilante to a political mastermind. She uses her influence in the Death Note to eliminate key corrupt politicians and business moguls, creating power vacuums that she subtly fills with her allies. These allies are carefully chosen, individuals who share her vision of a just society, or those she can manipulate to ensure loyalty. With each strategic move, Akira builds a network of loyal followers within the government, law enforcement, and media. She leverages her intelligence and resources to expose corruption and implement policies that win her public favor. Her identity as the enforcer of justice remains hidden, but her influence grows exponentially. Akira officially enters politics, running for a seat in the National Diet. Her campaign is a masterclass in public relations, blending her genuine commitment to justice with carefully orchestrated events that discredit her opponents. Her speeches resonate with the disillusioned populace, promising a new era of transparency and integrity. Winning the election is merely the beginning. Akira's strategic mind and unwavering determination propel her quickly through the ranks. Within a few years, she becomes a key figure in the government, her policies reflecting her relentless pursuit of justice. She uses the Death Note sparingly but effectively, eliminating only those who pose a significant threat to her vision or the country's well-being. As Akira consolidates power, Japan undergoes a transformation. Crime rates plummet, and corruption is rooted out with ruthless efficiency. The public, though unaware of her true methods, sees her as a savior. Dissent is met with swift, often deadly retribution, yet her rule is also marked by unprecedented social reforms and economic stability. Despite her success, Akira faces a new challenge, maintaining her grip on power while ensuring her legacy. A coalition of international forces and internal dissenters threatens her rule. Using her keen intellect and the Death Note, she navigates a complex web of diplomacy and subterfuge, neutralizing threats before they can materialize. Akira's actions culminate in a dramatic showdown with her remaining adversaries. She orchestrates a series of events that discredit and eliminate her final opponents, solidifying her control over Japan. With her authority unchallenged, she announces sweeping reforms that promise to reshape the nation and serve as a model for the world. In the aftermath, Akira stands atop the steps of the newly reformed Diet building, the sun setting behind her. The skyline of Tokyo glows with the lights of a city reborn. Her face is resolute, her eyes reflecting the weight of her journey and the cost of her power. The Death Note, ever a silent witness, remains by her side, a tool of both salvation and damnation. Akira Nakamura has emerged not just as a ruler, but as a symbol. Her legacy is one of unparalleled justice and unyielding authority. The world watches as Japan enters a new era under her firm, enigmatic leadership. She stands strong, knowing that the line between hero and tyrant is thin, but believing that her path, however dark, was necessary for the light to prevail. As Akira Nakamura's power and influence grow, Ryuk, the Shinigami who once sought mere entertainment, finds himself increasingly fascinated by her. What began as a game has transformed into something deeper, more profound. Ryuk's frequent visits to the human world expose him to Akira's strength, intelligence, and complexity. He observes her struggles and triumphs, feeling a strange, unfamiliar sensation, a burgeoning affection for this extraordinary human. Akira, though initially wary, begins to sense a change in Ryuk's demeanor, noting his growing interest in her beyond the Death Note. Their interactions become more personal. Ryuk starts sharing stories of the Shinigami world, and Akira opens up about her dreams and fears. A unique bond forms between them, built on mutual respect and a shared sense of isolation. Ryuk, for the first time, experiences emotions that transcend his Shinigami nature, while Akira finds solace in his unwavering presence. One moonlit night, amidst the tranquility of her private garden, Ryuk confesses his love for Akira. He acknowledges the impossibility and absurdity of their situation, but cannot deny his feelings. Akira, stunned yet deeply moved, admits that she too has developed feelings for him, recognizing the extraordinary nature of their connection. Their relationship, though unconventional, flourishes. They navigate the complexities of their union, with Ryuk teaching Akira about the Shinigami realm, and Akira showing Ryuk the beauty of human emotions and experiences. Despite the inherent challenges, their love grows stronger, defying the boundaries of their worlds. Determined to solidify their bond, Ryuk seeks a way for them to be together in both worlds. He returns to the Shinigami King, pleading for a rare, ancient ritual that could grant them a chance to be united in a more permanent, meaningful way. The Shinigami King, intrigued by this unprecedented request, agrees, but warns of the potential consequences. The ritual, conducted under a blood-red moon, binds Ryuk and Akira's souls together, making them eternally linked. This union transforms Ryuk, granting him a more human form while allowing Akira to share in some of his Shinigami powers. Their love transcends the limitations of their respective natures, blending the essence of both realms. In the wake of their union, Akira and Ryuk discover they are expecting a child. The pregnancy is a delicate balance between human and Shinigami energies, requiring them to tread carefully. Their child, born under the same blood-red moon that marked their union, is a miraculous blend of their two worlds. Akira stands in her garden, holding their newborn child, Ryuk, by her side. The child, with piercing eyes that reflect both Akira's determination and Ryuk's otherworldly wisdom, symbolizes the unprecedented fusion of human and Shinigami. Their family, though unconventional, represents a new era of possibilities. Akira and Ryuk's love story becomes a legend, a testament to the power of love that transcends all boundaries. Together, they rule not just through power and fear, but with compassion and understanding, forging a legacy that reshapes the very fabric of reality. Their child, poised to inherit the strengths of both worlds, stands as a beacon of hope and unity, promising a future where the realms of human and Shinigami coexist in harmony. Ryuk's transformation and his unprecedented union with a human stir unrest in the Shinigami realm. The Shinigami, creatures of darkness and death, view Ryuk's newfound humanity and love as a betrayal of their very nature. Whispers of dissent grow louder, and soon a faction of Shinigami, led by a powerful and ambitious figure named Karasu, conspires to end Ryuk and Akira's defiance. Akira senses a looming threat as disturbances in the spiritual balance become more frequent. Ryuk, though aware of his kin's displeasure, underestimates the extent of their wrath. The Shinigami faction led by Karasu crosses into the human realm, intent on destroying the family that defies their laws. The Shinigami launch a series of attacks, using their deathly powers to sow chaos and fear. Akira and Ryuk, with their combined strength, fight valiantly to protect their home and their child. The battles are fierce and relentless, testing their resolve and unity. Karasu confronts Ryuk and Akira directly, revealing their intent to annihilate them. The battle is intense, with Akira and Ryuk using every ounce of their power and strategy to fend off their attackers. Despite their efforts, they are outnumbered and outmatched. As the conflict reaches its peak, the Shinigami King himself descends into the human realm. His presence exudes an aura of absolute authority and power. He observes the battle, his expression inscrutable. With a wave of his hand, he silences the battlefield, commanding all to cease. The Shinigami King addresses Ryuk and Akira, acknowledging the depth of their love and the unprecedented nature of their union. However, he declares that their relationship disrupts the natural order and cannot be allowed to continue. Despite Ryuk's pleas and Akira's defiance, the Shinigami King remains resolute. From within his dark robes, the Shinigami King produces a special death note, one that holds the power to erase beings from existence entirely. With a heavy heart, he writes the names of Ryuk, Akira, and their child. The air crackles with dark energy as the Death Note's power activates. In a blinding flash of light, Ryuk, Akira, and their child vanish from existence. The garden, once a symbol of their love and unity, falls silent. The Shinigami, witnessing the king's judgment, return to their realm, the balance restored but at a great cost. The Shinigami King stands alone, contemplating the weight of his decision. Though he believes he has restored order, he cannot ignore the lingering sense of loss. Ryuk and Akira's love story, brief yet profound, leaves an indelible mark on the fabric of reality. a reminder of the power of love and the tragedy of its destruction. In the aftermath, tales of Akira and Ryuk's defiance and their extraordinary bond become legends in both the human and Shinigami worlds, a poignant testament to a love that transcended realms, but ultimately could not escape the cruel hands of fate. Want a chance to get $50 sent to your Cash App? You must like, subscribe, and comment the number 50 for your chance to win $50. Winner will be chosen on Friday, June 14th.